Okay, this one's kind of a more general question,
Yeah.
but it says, will global PR campaigns look different after COVID-19 is over?
Yes, they will look different. First, they will. I don't know. That's a question. I think it will be more media oriented, social media, but at the same time, we're gonna have a response of it will be a necessity to connect with people personally,
Hmm.
and we're gonna appreciate more that. Yes, I don't know, but people will be a little bit afraid to go out at the beginning. But yeah, it will look different. We're gonna get traumatized. We are traumatized by this, of course.
Yeah, I definitely think as a society, just in general, like it's just been so different for so long and it's kind of become normalized. But I think that once we do go back, I know I work at the mall and I've like seen a lot of people come in for like holiday season and I go into like the food court and everyone's just sitting there with no masks on and it's just scary. It's just uncomfortable. It's an uncomfortable feeling, because it's something that you kind of not took for granted, but I mean, we all knew like surfaces were dirty and all that prior to COVID, but I think that it just kind of created another level of fear for just health in general. And when you see
Yeah,
all those people sitting together,
yeah,
normally it wouldn't have been an issue, but you're like looking at them now and you're like everyone's sitting there without a mask and they're all so close and it's just kind of overwhelming, I think, for a lot of people to kind of resurface back into society and back into being around a lot of
yeah.
people.
The concept of space. You know that in our department we have to take like 10 people in a elevator. Like that, I think that will make us rethink about how many classes do we have in those buildings because
Hmm.
and organize people to come more office hours, scale students. I mean, it will change a lot of things. But you're right. I mean, people will need more space. I always see this. The method I always use to see reality is about contradictions. It will come that, but people will be more hungry of interactions and it will build something unique. Yeah, I mean, people still doing a lot of things. People blend rules. People do more 90% and they don't do them 10% because it has been running so long that you cannot be so aware as the beginning. I mean,
Hmm.
it's survival. It's what they say. When you fall in love, you fall in love for 1.5 years because then your brain cannot process 20 years of complete falling in love because it's like a drug, right? The same with it. You can be aware and worry for 3 months, but eventually, it's. I think the messages will come to live with the pandemic, to
Hmm.
do things, seeing people. And I think California, the state of California, has been trying to do that by giving you. I think they have a good campaign about telling you, well, you can meet your people, go to the uh, patio, but everybody has to be 6 feet away with a mask. I think that's the future of the messages.
Hmm.
Because if you say no meet anybody, I think people now it's difficult. I think we have to go to the next step.
Yeah. Yeah, at this point, people are not going to just listen to the stay at home. I think people are just kind of, they're scared of it, but they're still like itching for human interaction. So it's kind of that double-edged sword, I think. But I do think that the public is doing a good job with kind of trying to lessen the regulations, but still in a way that is safe for people, so that
Yeah,
they feel like there's not a super tight constraint on them, but
yeah,
they still have the option, to like you said, see their people.